Okay, we are now on step 1, 4, 5, 6. In class today, I taught step 4, 5, 6, and 3, 4, 5, 6. So, step 4 is get your variables to the same side. So we practiced that. And then step 3 was combine like terms on the same side. So now what we need to focus on is distributing, then getting our variables to the same side. On number 1, the first thing that we always do, step 1, is we distribute. So that's what we're going to do first. We got negative 4x plus 32 equals negative 16. Negative 4 times 7x is minus or a negative 28x. Remember, it does not matter if you bring the plus sign down and have negative 28x behind that. It is all the same thing. What I like to write, I know I'm erasing, is I like to go ahead and just say negative 4 times 7 is negative 28x. So let's go ahead and keep it like that. Then what I need to figure out is step 3 would be combine like terms on the same side, but we're going to skip that for now and go ahead and get to step 4 because I have to get my variables to the same side. I have to. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my 28x over, bring my 28x over. That leaves me with 24x plus 32 equals negative 16. I got to get rid of my constant, the number not attached, minus 32, minus 32. So I have 24x equals, debt plus debt is more debt, negative 48. Divide by 24, x equals negative 2. I only have one negative sign. Let's go ahead with number 2. Number 2, I'm going to go ahead and distribute negative 8. Negative 8 times 1, negative 8. I could always put my plus sign down, but I like to go ahead and just say negative 8 times 3n is negative 24n equals negative 8 minus 3n. I need to get my variables to the same side. I could either bring my 3n over or I could bring my 24n over. It does not matter. Let's go ahead and bring the 24 over, and the reason being is because I will have a positive number. It doesn't matter. So what I'm actually going to write down is I'm going to go ahead and show you that we can do it the other way as well. And we're going to come up with the same answer. So let's bring the 24 over first, and then we will actually bring the 3n over next. So I'm left with negative 8 equals negative 8 plus 21n. I have to get rid of the constant first, so I'm going to add 8. That gives me 0 equals 21n. Divide by 21, 0 equals n. 0 divided by anything is 0. Now over here, let's go ahead and add that 3n and see what we get. We would get negative 8 minus 21n equals negative 8. I'm going to add 8 to both sides. Negative 21n equals 0. Divide by negative 21, n equals 0. We end up with the same thing. I don't care which side you bring your variable on, as long as you bring it over to one side. So let's go ahead and decide. What am I always going to do? Am I going to bring the right side to the left, or do I always want a positive? Let's go ahead and bring the right side to the left. So I'll stay consistent with this. I'll stay consistent with this side. So here we go. Or sorry, I apologize. always bring the right side to the left. So I will be consistent actually with this side over here. So here we go. I have to distribute the 6. That gives me negative 54x plus 12 equals negative 40 minus 2x. I need to get my variables to the same side. I'm going to go ahead and stay consistent by bringing the right side, so the negative 2x becomes plus 2x, to the left side. That would give me negative 52x plus 12 equals negative 40. Minus 12 minus 12, negative 52x equals negative 52. Divide by negative 52, x equals 1. Two negative signs make a positive. Now, Mr. Bourne, I brought the 54x over and I got the same thing. Then continue to do what you know because it's correct. I'm not going to correct you if you don't bring the right side of the left. Distribute the 5, 30p plus 20 equals 10p. This time, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring the 30 over because I want my variables together, but I want this to be on the other side. So I'm going to get rid of the 30p this time. I have 20 equals negative 20p. Divide by negative 20, and I'm left with negative 1. This is easier than, let me go ahead and show you something. If I were to have 30p plus 20 and 10p, and I were to bring this 10p over, we're not wrong. We have 20p plus 20 equals 0. I just have to do a little bit more work. That means I would bring the 20 over, so negative 20, so 20p equals negative 20. Divide by 20, and I still get negative 1. They're both correct. But if I can bring my variable to one side and leave the number there, that's what I'm going to do because it makes my job a little bit easier. Number 5. What I want you to do is go ahead and pause the video and get as far as you can on number 5. Go ahead and pause and try. On number 5, we have 8x plus 24. Distribute the 8. 56x minus 72. I need my variables to the same side, so let me go ahead and bring the 56 over. Bring the 56 over. That would give me negative 48x plus 24 equals negative 72. Get rid of the 24. Negative 48x equals negative 96. Divide by negative 48. X equals positive 2. Two negatives make a positive. Number 6, go ahead and pause the video and try. On number 6, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to distribute that negative 2. That's negative 2a. I don't care if you bring the minus and say negative 16. It's still going to be a plus 16. Negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16. Minus 3a plus 7. I'm going to go ahead and bring the 3a over. 1a plus 16 equals 7. Get rid of the constant. Minus 16 minus 16. 1a equals negative 9. And a is the same thing as 1a. So we're actually done when we get to this portion. Go ahead with number 7. Pause the video and try to get as far as you can. Distribute the 6, that's 12p plus 54, 44 plus 10p. I'm going to bring the 10p over. 2p plus 54 equals 44. Get rid of the 54. I have 2p equals negative 10. Divide by 2, p equals negative 5. One negative sign leaves it negative. Number 8. Anytime I have a negative on the outside, I'm actually going to put a 1 because I have to distribute the negative 1. And I'm going to put a 1 in front of the m. Let me walk through this one with you. That would be negative 3m plus 8 equals 20 minus 1m. If I distribute a negative 1, it changes the signs that I see. Now I can go ahead and get my like terms together. Negative 3 plus 1 is actually negative 2m. Bring down the 8. Bring down the 20. Go ahead and get rid of the number not attached, the constant, minus 8 minus 8. Negative 2m equals 12. Get rid of the coefficient, divide by negative 2. M equals negative 6. On number 9, go ahead and pause the video and try number 9. We distribute the 3. I get 3 plus 15k equals 8k plus 31. Let's go ahead and get rid of, not the 31, sorry. Let's go ahead and bring the 8k over to get our like terms together, our variables together. So that's 3 plus 7k equals 31. Get rid of the 3. My pencil. Get rid of the 3. 7k equals 28. Divide by 7. K equals 4. Last problem, number 10. Go ahead and pause the video and try. We have 49 plus 7n equals 54n minus 45. Bring the 54n over. 49 minus 47n equals negative 45. Minus 49 minus 49. Negative 47n equals negative 94. Divide by negative 47. Negative 47. N equals positive 2. The larger value, two negatives make a positive. And we are done.